Adam had never seen another human being. He had walked through the beautiful Garden of Eden alone, surrounded by animals, trees, rivers, and flowers, but something was missing. Then, one day, Adam opened his eyes and saw her. A woman stood before him. She was beautiful, graceful, and unlike anything he had ever seen. Her warm brown skin glowed beneath the golden sunlight, and her long, dark hair flowed gently around her shoulders. Adam stared at her in wonder. Adam and Eve quickly became inseparable. They walked through the garden together. They laughed, they explored the rivers and admired the animals. They ate delicious fruits from the trees and enjoyed a life without sickness, fear, or death. They wore simple coverings made from grass and broad leaves, but they felt no shame. Everything around them was beautiful, and every day they enjoyed the peace of Eden. But God gave them one important command. They could eat from every tree in the garden, except one.
If you have been meaning to start your own Bible story channel, then this video is for you. Today, I'll be sharing with you everything that you need to know about AI Bible storytelling. If you are new to this place, and if you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you. You know the drill, right? Go ahead to like this video and also subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so you do not miss out whenever a new video is being dropped. So with that being said, guys, let's dive in straight into the business of today. See you in class. So guys, for the first step, we need to get our story. Yes, you have to think of any Bible story. You have to think of any Bible story that is engaging, that you know that is very, very, nice and interesting. I mean, all Bible stories are interesting, but there are ones that are more interesting. Do you understand? So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you using the Adam and Eve Bible story, because that one is very, very popular, right? So I told ChatGPT that it should generate the story of Adam and Eve, and it should start with a hook that keeps viewers watching. I also told it that the script should be 15,000 characters long. Yours can be 20,000, yours can be 30,000, depending on how long you want your story to be, right? I also told it to make use of simple language. Remember that this is AI, and if you don't prompt it this way, it may sound robotic. So I told it to make use of simple language. I asked it to make it very engaging, interesting, and captivating. I also told it to employ beautiful storytelling, because this is a story and we want to hook our audience, right? So this was what I told it, and I'll click on this arrow and it will start generating my story for me. So let us see what it gave us. Okay, so as you can see, this is so nice. This is so nice. So this is the story it gave us. Having gotten our story, now the next step is to tell ChatGPT to generate your text to image prompt. So here I told ChatGPT, generate a 3D text to image prompts for each of the scene in the story above. So I'll press this arrow and allow it to generate my text to image prompt. So let us see what ChatGPT would give us. So as you can see, it is generating. Yeah, it has given us the image prompt for Adam. It has also given us the image prompt for Eve. It has given us the image prompt for the serpent. It has given us the image prompt for God. But they said here, never show God's face directly. Represent his presence through powerful golden white heavenly light, radiant atmosphere, and beams of light. Right? It also gave us scene 1. Where it also gave us scene 1 showing the Garden of Eden, how beautiful it was. Also gave us scene 2, scene 3, when God created Adam, and when Adam opened his eyes and saw Eve, all the things. that happened in that story. So having gotten our text to image prompts and our story, the next step is to generate our images. You can use ChatGPT to generate your images, or you can use Flow AI, or any image generator that you feel confident with, or any image generator you are more conversant with. Feel free to use any of them. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to be making use of ChatGPT to generate my images, right? And you should remember that the image should be landscape, that is 16 by 9, because we are creating for YouTube. The right aspect ratio for YouTube images is what? 16 by 9. I hope I'm communicating. So to generate the first image, we have to go over to our scene one, copy everything, copy from here to this place. Then we are going to paste it here. And we are going to say generate. Then we are going to click on this arrow and allow it to generate our image for us. Normally, ChatGPT doesn't take time to give us our images. So ChatGPT is very good when it comes to image generation, but you can use Flow AI if it works best for you. You understand? So let's allow it to generate our image. Then we can now continue with the rest of the tutorial. So guys, our image is ready and this is it. This is the world, when it was created, and it's looking so nice, isn't it? So to save it, you have to long press and you click on save. We will go ahead to the second image prompt, copy it and generate it using ChatGPT, just the same way we generated the first image, right? So I'm going to copy this third one, which says the creation of Adam. I'm going to copy it, then I'm going to paste it and allow ChatGPT generate my image for me. So guys, as you can see, this is the image of Adam. Yeah, this is the image of Adam, the one ChatGPT gave us, and this is him coming out from the dust. So this image is nice, and to save it, I'm going to click on this download button and it will be downloaded into my device. So this is how I would continue until all my images have been generated and downloaded into my device. So guys, having gotten our images, the next step is to generate our image to video animation prompt. Here I told ChatGPT to give me the image to video animation prompt for each of the scenes in the story. So I'll click on this arrow and allow ChatGPT to do the needful. So once it's done, we head over to generate them. So it gave me this one, scene one. It says Adam sees Eve for the first time. It also gave me the image to video prompts. It gave me scene two, where Adam and Eve were enjoying and exploring the Garden of Eden. It gave me scene three, where Eve and the serpent met. It also gave me scene four, where Eve gave Adam the forbidden fruit, right? So it's a very interesting one. We go ahead to animate them one after the other. So to generate our videos, we are going to be making use of Flow AI. Yeah, you can use Grok AI or any other video generator that you feel free with. So I'm going to head over to this first, video prompt. I'm going to copy everything. Then I'll head over to my Chrome browser. So I'll type in Flow AI. So once I type it in, I'll click on this first one. And once I click on this first one, it will open this particular interface for me. You understand? Then I'll click on new project. And once I click on new project, it will bring me to this particular background. What I'm going to do is I'm going to import the images that I generated with ChatGPT, put in my video prompt and allow it to generate them one after the other. So I've imported that particular image. That's our first image. Then once it loads up, I'll click on add to prompt. And once I click on add to prompt, I'll add my prompt and allow it to generate our video for us. So this is it. I've already clicked on add to prompt. Then I'm going to click on this place and click on this arrow to allow Flow AI to generate our video for us. So once it's done, going to play it for you guys. So our first video is ready. Let me play it. Yeah, as you can see, it followed our prompt, right? So to download it, I'm going to long press and download it, and it will be downloaded into our device. So this is how I'll continue copying and pasting until all my videos have been generated one after the other. So guys, having gotten our videos, the next step is to generate our voiceover. And for the purpose of this tutorial, I am going to make use of Google AI Studio to generate my voiceover. Feel free to use 11 Labs, Note GPT, or any other voice generator that you love. But I'm going to use Google AI Studio in this tutorial to show you how you can generate your voice over, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to our story and I'm going to copy that particular story it gave us, and I'm going to generate it using Google AI Studio. So let's say for instance I want to generate this particular one. I'll copy it to this place, then I will head over to my Chrome browser. When I head over to my Chrome browser, I'll type in Google AI Studio. And when I type in Google AI Studio, I'll click on generate speech. Once I click on generate speech, it will load up. I'm going to see this particular interface. I'm going to go ahead to click on the add voiceover. When I click on the add voiceover, I'll click on this place. I'm going to see different voices. We have both female voice, we have male voice, we have middle pitch, we have high pitch. Pick any one that you know that you love. I'm going to use a male voice because male voice sounds dominating, and that's what I want for this particular video. So I'm going to choose this one. Then I'm going to remove this default text that is here, and I'm going to paste in my own text. Then I'm going to scroll down, then I'm going to click on run ctrl. Once I click on run ctrl, it will start generating my voiceover for me. So this particular tool is very good for your voiceover generation. If you have not tried it, you are really missing out. And one good thing about Google AI Studio is that the voice generation is free, totally free, so you can make use of this to generate your voiceover. So guys, our voiceover is ready, so let me play it for you guys.
Adam had never seen another human being. He had walked through the beautiful Garden of Eden alone, surrounded by animals, trees, rivers, and flowers, but something was missing. Then, one day, Adam opened his eyes and saw her. A woman stood before him.
So I'll stop here, and for you to download it, you just have to click on this download icon here and it will be downloaded into your device. So this is how you can use Google AI Studio to generate your voice over. So guys, having gotten our voiceover, the next step is to edit everything, bring in everything into CapCut, add your text, your animation, things that will make your video to pop, right? You import your audio and everything, and fine tune it and make it to be okay. You can use InShot to edit, you can use Edit to edit. You understand? Anyone you feel is better for you, right? But I'm going to use CapCut for this tutorial. So import everything, importable. If there's a word like that, just import and fine tune, and you have your video ready. So I'm going to play this video to actually show you how it turned out.
Adam had never seen another human being. He had walked through the beautiful Garden of Eden alone, surrounded by animals, trees, rivers, and flowers, but something was missing. Then, one day, Adam opened his eyes and saw her. A woman stood before him. She was beautiful, graceful, and unlike anything he had ever seen. Her warm brown skin glowed beneath the golden sunlight, and her long, dark hair flowed gently around her shoulders. Adam stared at her in wonder.
Adam and Eve quickly became inseparable. They walked through the garden together. They laughed, they explored the rivers and admired the animals. They ate delicious fruits from the trees and enjoyed a life without sickness, fear, or death. They wore simple coverings made from grass and broad leaves, but they felt no shame. Everything around them was beautiful, and every day they enjoyed the peace of Eden. But God gave them one important command. They could eat from every tree in the garden, except one, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. One day, Eve stood near the forbidden tree. Its fruit looked beautiful. Then a serpent appeared among the branches. The serpent spoke to Eve. "Did God really say you must not eat from this tree?" Eve explained God's command. The serpent then whispered a dangerous lie. "You will not surely die." It told her that eating the fruit would make her wise. Eve looked at the fruit again. It suddenly seemed more beautiful than ever. The serpent had planted a seed of doubt in her heart, and Eve reached for the fruit.
So guys, with that, we've come to the end of today's tutorial. If you have watched up to this point, do well to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so you do not miss out whenever a new video is being dropped. Also, I'm available for coaching and one-on-one collaboration. Do well to reach out to me through the email showing in my description box. And also, I'll come your way next time. Stay safe and bye.